Hi, I'm Michael Hudson. Welcome to Michael's Magical Moments, Episode 5. I've created this series of short videos for you to help you achieve more success in your professional life, your personal life, and your business. These are called magical moments because the information I'm sharing with you is the kind of stuff that when you put it to work, it begins to create quick impact for you. It's the kind of stuff that over time, when you repeat it again and again and again, will create massive impact. Today I want to follow up on our last message. My last message shared with you the idea of pick the people you want to serve and work with them and say no to those who don't fit. Well, here's the key when you say yes to those who do fit of how you can really take your work in serving them to the next level. Simply ask, listen, and respond. Because asking, listening, and responding is the secret sauce to creating significant impact and serving your audience. Let's take a look at how it works. We all have a target audience for the work that we do, a group that we're intended to work for, a group where we can make the most impact, who most needs the things that we can share with them. Now, whether your target audience is a group of people in your online mailing list, people who are regular readers of your blog or other materials that you produce for them, whether it's the people who are the audience of your YouTube channel, wherever that group of people is that you can connect with who are your target audience, what you want to do with them is engage them in a dialogue. Start a conversation. Build a relationship. Now, step one in doing that is very simple. Ask them a question. What is the number one problem that they're dealing with? What gets in their way? What keeps them from achieving the impact they're seeking to create? What problem are they dealing with? When you ask them, what you're going to find out is that what you thought it was may not be what it is. I recently experienced this personally. I asked my email list what their number one block was, what was in their way, what kept them from getting their message heard. I learned some things that were very surprising to me. For one thing, I learned that some things I thought were relatively basic and weren't probably affecting the audience that had signed up through my download on my website were in fact affecting them, even though some of them are pretty advanced in their process. I also learned that they use different ways of talking about it and that they see different impacts than what I saw. Now, that was very valuable to me in moving forward. So the tip here for you is, number two, to listen and look for the words and phrases they use. Find out how they talk about this problem that they're dealing with, this issue, in their head. Because if you can join that conversation that's occurring in their head, you can better communicate with them and connect, and you'll be better able to serve them. So look for those key words and phrases. I found, for example, that there was a certain phrase that a portion of my audience used, but there was another phrase that pretty much means the same thing that another segment of my audience used. That was really valuable to me. In fact, it's helped me to completely reshape some of the material I'm developing for a new program I'm launching soon. So step number two is look for the words and phrases they use as you listen, and then use those to figure out how you can better communicate and go deeper. And that's what step three is all about, going deeper. Think about the last time you completed a survey, or you had a conversation with someone and they asked you what you thought about a product. Did they respond to you? Did they get back to you and share with you what they learned as they asked other people? Did they give you the courtesy of just simply following up and answering if you asked the question? Folks, the key to this whole process of ask, listen, and respond is the respond part. If you ask and they take the time to share a response, you listen and hear the words and phrases, you then need to reach out and respond. You need to give them the courtesy of getting back to them. You want to tease to them a little bit what you think is the answer, and you may want to promise to them that you're going to go get the answer and give it to them when you've got it figured out or when you've discovered it. That's the way you build a relationship that demonstrates you're seeking to add value for them. So here's your first step. Ask your audience that you're serving, what is their number one problem? Or if that question doesn't appeal to you, ask them what gets in the way of their success. Or ask them what's working best for them right now. Whatever will help you better understand what they're facing on a day-to-day basis, because that's what's going to help you find a way to give more impact to them, add more value to them, and as we've discussed many times before, that's what grows your business. Okay, it's your turn. What do you think? Can you use this information? Are these ideas valuable? Can you put them to work to grow your business, increase your personal impact, build a better relationship with your audience? I'd love it if you'd post a comment below this video. And if you're not watching on my webpage, please go to michaelhudson.com and go to the blog page and put your comment right underneath this video so others can learn from what you know. Share your ideas. Share what you do in this regard. And if you found value in this video, I'd be honored if you'd share it with your colleagues and friends. Email them a link. Post it on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, wherever you happen to engage with social media. Share it with others so we can broaden the conversation. That's how we all learn best. That's how we all create our best impact. And that's what I want you to be able to do as a result of watching these magical moments.